Cameramen, y'all okay with me?
Yeah, we're still tweaking. But looking very good.
The movie that made me want to join this insane business of entertainment was Sweet Charity. I don't know that I'm a fan of the entire film. I felt it went on a little long. But I remember Paula Kelly, and I remember her grace, and I remember being proud to be an African American because when Shirley MacLaine kicked it up here, Cheetah Rivera kicked it up there, and then Paula Kelly was like up here, and I became obsessed with her. I can sing some of Hey Big Spender. Hey Big Spender, give me some money for a movie. Spend a little time with me, you will. The movie that made me want to be a director was Lady Sings the Blues. Diana Ross had just surpassed anything that I had ever seen before. And Richard Pryor, who was really instrumental in how I cast films now, you know, and why I put singers and comedians in films. That had a big impact on me. The reason why I love Monique, you know, she's a comedian, and very similarly to how Richard Pryor did, you know, that tragic sort of thing he played with humor in Lady Sings the Blues. Monique has that thing. Comedians see things from a completely different perspective than a regular actor does. I love dancers. I think that dancers are brilliant actors. I think that it starts with the walk. It starts with the tude. It starts with the hands. It starts with the movement. That's the beginning of your actor. I liked Shaft, the first one. I liked Cleopatra Jones. I liked Shelley Winters when she was like, you know, I'm gonna kill that black. And, you know, the acting was just a tour de force. How do I feel about Quentin Tarantino when he uses black, what's the fancy word you used?
Slang.
Black slang. I feel that it sort of works. It sort of works. You know, I cringe a little bit. When we were in Cannes, I was having lunch with my manager, and he walked up to me and he said, "Hey, black meat," and I huh? Part of me wanted to get up and punch him, but part of me wanted to just say, he's too much. He's in his own world. God bless him. I don't rehearse at all. We sit and we talk, and I talk to them about my insecurities. I talk to them about my fears. I talk to them about my past. We're on the same syllable before I yell action, so that, you know, I'm grunting my direction. I'm like, you know, and they go, you know. Lenny Kravitz will go into a store, and we'll go into Gucci, and we'll go shopping, which I love to do with Lenny Kravitz. And they fawn over him. His head is up and his shoulders are out, and he's sort of like this image. I said, listen, you know, you might not have brothers or relatives that have been in jail, Lenny. I think I'm sure he has, but I don't know that he has. But they walk down. They walk, you know, you can tell when a brother's been in jail. Your shoulders hunch. Your head lowers. And so he really had to delve into something that he really doesn't identify with. What it meant to me when Obama got elected, I had a new-found like pride, and I thought I was, you know, sort of a proud guy, but this really gave me a kick. And I noticed that on the streets in New York City, that the African-American man was walking a different way. Just for that day, before Obama, there were two faces that African-Americans had. Rarely were African-Americans confident enough to have one face. For the most part, there was the dialogue that we had alone, you know, which was a very specific dialect. And then we had the dialogue that we had for the world, for the white world, to get ahead, to succeed, and it was superficial, you know, and it just didn't ring true. Now, it's sort of one.